What's up, YouTube? So, in this video, I'm gonna go over some of my quick thoughts on the Miami Dolphins Week 10 win against the Bills. We won 30-13. Man, this is so conflicting. Obviously, I'm happy we won. I'm happy we beat the Bills. That's always a good time. We rarely do that, so it is good to see that. We are now 2-7. I don't really know how to feel about it, though, because I don't love our chances of being a competitor this season at all. We do have some weaker opponents. You know, we go over to Spain next week against the Commanders. We have some other weak opponents, the Saints and Jets, coming up. We got our bye week coming. So, I mean, that is looking up. Anthony Weaver's defense is looking a lot better. I think our rookie interior D linemen that we've drafted are starting to kind of come along a little bit better. And overall, I think they're kind of grasping the scheme. I really like Anthony Weaver. It's just we gave him a bunch of rookies and a bunch of people that had never played for him before this year. And, you know, we've had a lot of injuries, but I think they're finally starting to catch up with what he's wanting them to do. And I think we're having some success there. But it's conflicting because, like I said, I'm happy we beat the Bills, but I don't really know how competitive we can be long term this season. And we're also hurting our draft capital, and I don't really want to be in that middle place we've been for so long. Like, you know, we're not bad enough to like get an actual top 5 draft pick, but we're not good enough to actually compete for anything. We're always either like just missing the playoffs or making the playoffs barely and having a wild card round exit. I'm not really trying to do any of those things. I want to either compete or build so we can compete later. Like I said, it is conflicting. I am happy we won, kind of, like, because it feels good beating the Bills. It does. And right now, I think the Patriots, that they're really fighting it out with the Bucs. We'll see there as far as the division goes. But yeah, I don't know. Let's get into some of the numbers, though. We gave up no sacks today, which is great. Offensive line looked pretty good. Yeah, the 2 turnovers weren't great, but our defense caused 3. And those were all really important turnovers because those were times that the Bills were absolutely driving. The 2 fumbles and then the interception in the end zone, those were all huge. We kept our penalties to a minimum. We only had 5, which is a lot better than what we've had in a lot of games. So that's fantastic. Time of possession, fairly even. The Bills edge us out there a little bit. Tua, I think, made the plays when we really needed him to. Didn't have to do too much. The 2 interceptions isn't great. Still want him to trim that down. But 173 yards, 2 touchdowns, that's fine. Devon Achane absolutely went off. 22 carries, 174 yards, 2 TDs rushing, and then 51 yards receiving. He absolutely went crazy. Jalen Waddle, good game, 84 yards and a touchdown catch. Malik Washington got another touchdown. That was cool. Let's see. Yeah, Willie Gay, Bradley Chubb, they both got sacks. Zach Sealer got a very important sack. Yeah, Ifitu Melifonwu got that interception in the end zone. Yeah, man. Definitely a surprise. I don't think there were too many people that legitimately were expecting this to be a possibility. We don't typically play very well against the Bills, obviously. And, you know, I don't think the Bills are as scary this year as they have been in past years. I think their defense is pretty lacking and very injured. But even still, I mean, I definitely expected to lose this game. I hope Julius Brents is okay. He was looking pretty damn good. I'm not going to lie to you. It was kind of a matchup thing, too. You know, Keon Coleman, you know, big body receiver that likes to use his size against people. Julius Brents is just as tall as him, so hopefully he'll be all right. But yeah, James Cook didn't tear us apart too much. 53 yards, 24 yards receiving. Like, it's not a terrible game from him, but he didn't kill us either. Keon Coleman, besides the touchdown, didn't do a ton. Kincaid ended up getting hurt, but he was open a lot. We do still kind of have to do better against tight ends, though. 37 yards apiece for Dawson Knox and Kincaid. Jackson Hawes got the touchdown. That is still definitely a weakness we have that we're going to have to figure out, but still. Anyway, I think that's going to be it for this video. If you liked it, appreciate hitting that like button. If you have any questions or comments in the comments down below, subscribe if you haven't already, and I'll see you next time.